Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 23rd of July I've got 7 cracking races on ITV on Saturday. The best of the action from York and at Ascot. The highlight, the King George, the 6th and Queen Elizabeth Cupco Stakes at 3:35 at Ascot, that which is a fascinating clash. Anyway, we start off with our betting expert Daily Nat, runs in the 2:25 at Ascot. The Longines Valiant Stakes, a Group 3 over a mile, and I think George Barry's filly here, Oscula, has got an outstanding chance. Now she's been running really well in useful company all season. Shaped really nicely under a more patient ride last time out at Chester, where Nicola Curry was in the plate. Things not quite panning out ideally and not getting home in the final 100 yards there. I think Oscula is best front running. Buick's back in the saddle, and I think she can make all here. On this course at Ascot, going off in front, quickening on that turn for home is the best plan of attack, and I think she's going to take an awful lot of fetching if that is the case. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 3 o'clock at Ascot. This is the Moonshine International Stakes, a heritage handicap over 7 furlongs, and I'm going to give another chance here to Fresh of James Fanshawe, who's around about the 8-1 mark this morning. Now this progressive performer let down backers when sent off a remarkably short 4-1 favourite for the Wokingham at the Royal Meeting last time out, but he had excuses. He was racing up the centre for most of the race, where most of the action then develops on the near side. He was switched eventually, but it was too late. He did shape as though in top form. It's working out well already. Mr. Wagger's come out and franked the form. This return to 7 furlongs should suit ideally, and Fresh has got an amazing record on the straight course at Ascot. He's run here 6 times, all in very strong company. He's won one of them and been placed on 4 other occasions. In fact, the Wokingham last time is the only time he's been out the frame, and there were mitigating circumstances. I think he has to go close here. The remaining 5 races on ITV, we'll do them in time order, starting with the 150 at Ascot, the Princess Margaret Keeneland Stakes, a Group 3 over 6 furlongs. Well, Breege is a nice filly. She was really impressive when winning at Wetherby in May, sprinting clear on the fast ground, and I thought you can excuse a defeat at 9-4 on at Ponty last time out. Not everybody's tracked that, and the stiff uphill finish sapped her effort. I think this does represent a big jump in class, but you're getting a fair price to reward you. Fast ground at Ascot should be ideal, and I think she can swoop late on these under Jason Hart. She should be a very fair price. The 205, a bit of a novelty race with the jump jockeys on board for this 5 furlong contest. A handicap, well, Indian Sounds has got Daryl Jacob on top, who achieved the rare feat of riding a win at every jumps track by winning at Cartmel last week. And he seems sure to go close on Paul Midgley's battle-hardened sprinter. This one slipped down a few pounds in the weights this summer, not really making any impression from off the pace, but the way these jump jockeys go, I think this will probably be set up for a late closer. They're going to go a million miles an hour from the stalls, and I think Indian Sounds, with a bit of luck in running, could be swooping on them late. Double-figure price again, small stakes. The 240 at York, the Sky Besh handicap, the dash over 6 furlongs. Well, Aberama Gold's been knocking on the door at Ayr in recent weeks, running really well in defeat in the frame there. He's a previous course and distance winner. He seems sure to go close here under Billy Garrity. Back to York for the 3:15, the Sky Bet York Stakes, a Group 2. Well, Sir Busker wouldn't be what you'd normally be looking for to win a Group 2 at the age of 7, but he has been running well in defeat all summer at the top level. His latest effort was behind Baid at Royal Ascot. He was far from disgraced there. He's won 5 of his 36 career starts, and in 2021 in this race he ran an absolute screamer, finishing 4th behind Space Blues, and I watched that run back this morning. You can make a case he was a bit of an unlucky loser. He ended up in a poor position on the wrong part of the track before running on really strongly. So I think he's sure to give his running, and he'll be finishing well. Finally at Ascot, the highlight of the day, the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Cupco Stakes, a Group 1 over a mile 4. A fascinating clash here between probably one of the best colts and probably the best filly in Emily Upjohn, but I think Westover is the one to side with here. Colin Keane's booked. He made no mistake at all in the Irish Derby last time out, booting clear a long way out. He's a relentless galloper. Now Ascot can be quite a sharp track on fast ground, but I'm sure Keane will be positive again. If Westover's in front 2 furlongs out, I don't think anything will get past him. Odds against a fair price. I think it's a match on form. Best of luck with all 7 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.